Good morning, everyone, especially to our observers, back members, and YouTube live streaming viewers. Today, we will conduct a preview conference for the 9 projects for civil works in view of the Department Order 06, Series of 2024 to foster digital transformation and enhance transparency and accountability for procurement processes. I will now give the floor to our procurement head, Engineer Junilin G. Cañedo. Ma'am,
Thank you, ma'am. Before we proceed, I would like to acknowledge our back members and representatives. Our back chairperson, Engineer Munyan G. Estomo. Good morning, ma'am. Our back vice chairperson, Engineer Jose Leonard A. Hilya Jr. Good morning, sir. Our back members, Miss Eleanor F. Deliger. Good morning, ma'am. Engineer John Marie L. Martel. Good morning, ma'am. And Engineer Christine IVM Arañez. Good morning, ma'am. Yours truly, Engineer Junilin G. Cañedo, Procurement Head. Back Secretariat, Engineer Kim V. Bucarile. Good morning, sir. And Engineer Charmaine T. Sumalino. Good morning, ma'am. From the Commission on Audit, Ms. Laila D. Bato, represented by Ms. Dodi Alabat. Good morning, ma'am. From the representative from the Planning and Design Section, Engineer John Carlo Espacio. Good morning, sir. And from the representative from our technical working group, Engineer Alexander C. Omati. Good morning, sir. These are the 9 civil works projects for our pre-bid conference this morning. 25 LK 0078, Last Mile Schools Program, KTC Elementary School, Davao City, Davao del Sur, with an ABC amount of 30 million pesos. Next, 26 LK 0051, for the construction of road slope protection structure, Fatima-Malabog Road, kilometer 1505 plus 025 to kilometer 1505 plus 097, with an ABC amount of 62,642,975 pesos. Next, 26 LK 0052, for the construction of road slope protection structure, Fatima-Malabog Road, kilometer 1511 plus 742 to 1511, 783, with an ABC amount of 39,376,400 pesos. Next, 26 LK 0053, for the rehabilitation, major repair of bridge, Davao River Bridge, B01458MN along Davao City Diversion Road, with an ABC amount of 18,727,800 pesos. Next, 26 LK 0057, for the construction of concrete road, Callawa Proper-Purok 5, 14 and 15, road connecting Cassava processing area in support of the Cassava, banana and cacao industries of Barangay Callawa, Station 2 plus 766 to Station 2 plus 866, Buhangin District, Davao City, Davao del Sur, with an ABC amount of 4,709,880 pesos. Next, 26 LK 0058, for the construction of concrete road, Sitio Tibungol-Purok 13 road connecting to future cacao and coconut processing area in support of the cacao, banana and coconut industries of Barangay Pandaitan, Station 4 plus 335 to Station 4 plus 410, Paquibato District, Davao City, Davao del Sur, with an ABC amount of 4,709,880 pesos. Next, 26 LK 0059, for the installation, application of road safety facilities, roadway lighting along Buhangin Panday, kilometer 1505, plus minus 447 to 1506 plus 423, with an ABC amount of 9,604,000 pesos. Next, 26 LK 0060, for the installation application of road safety facilities, road lighting along JP Cabagyo Avenue, kilometer 1507, plus minus 896 to 1507 plus 770, with an ABC amount of 9,604,000 pesos. For the last project, 26 LK 0061, for the construction completion of Equipment Management Division EMD Office, DPWH Davao City 3rd District Engineering Office, Panacan, Davao City, with coordinates 125.661475 degrees and 7.1488956 degrees, with an ABC amount of 96,500 pesos. Now we request Engineer John Carlo Espacio, the representative from the Planning and Design section, to explain the scope of works of the said project, sir.
Thank you, ma'am. Good morning once again, everyone. I'm Engineer John Carlos Pasio from Planning and Design Section, here to present the 9 civil works projects scheduled for pre-bid conference today. For our first project, 25LK0078, Last Mile Schools Program, KTC Elementary School, Davao City, Davao del Sur, with a project duration of 240 calendar days, allocation of 30,151,515 pesos and 15 centavos, and an ABC amount of 30 million pesos. Scope of works of the project, construction of 2 units, 1 story, 3 classroom school building, structural, architectural, plumbing, mechanical, electrical works. Next project, 26LK0051, construction of road slope protection structure, Fatima-Malabog Road, kilometer 1505 plus 025 to kilometer 1505 plus 097. Project duration of 278 calendar days, allocation of 64,915,000 pesos, an ABC amount of 62,642,975 pesos. Scope of works of the project, construction of road slope protection, MSC wall using MSC blocks with sheet pile foundation, Z-type hot rolled Larsen interlock with a specification of 770 by 344 by 9.1 over 9 mm by 76.2 kilogram per meter. Embankment, installation of geotextile, and construction of 0.28 meter thick PCCP 14 days curing time. Next project, 26LK0052, construction of road slope protection structure, Fatima-Malabog Road, kilometer 1511 plus 742 to kilometer 1511 plus 783. Project duration of 212 calendar days, allocation of 40,180,000 pesos, and ABC amount of 39,376,400 pesos. Scope of works of the project, construction of road slope protection MSE wall using MSE blocks with sheet pile foundation, C-type hot rolled Larsen interlock with a specification of 770 by 344 by 9.1 over 9 mm by 76.2 kilogram per meter. Embankment, installation of geotextile, construction of 0.28 meter thick PCCP, 14 days curing time. Next project, 26LK0053, rehabilitation slash major repair of bridge, Davao River Bridge, B01458MN, along Davao City Diversion Road. Project duration of 118 calendar days, allocation of 19,110,000 pesos, and an ABC amount of 18,727,800 pesos. Scope of works of the project, rehabilitation repair slash rehabilitation of bridge with a length of 140 meters, removal of existing longitudinal expansion joint and deck slab with a width of 1.9 meters, restoration of bridge deck slab, and application of protective coating at bridge girders. Next project, 26LK0057, construction of concrete road, Callawa Proper-Purok 5, 14, and 15 road, connecting Cassava processing area in support of the Cassava, banana, and cacao industries of Barangay Callawa. Station 2 plus 766 to Station 2 plus 866, Buhangin District, Davao City, Davao del Sur. Project duration of 35 calendar days. Allocation of 4,806,000 pesos and an ABC amount of 4,709,880 pesos. For CW1, 3,801,733 pesos and 60 centavos. For CW2, 908,146 pesos and 40 centavos. Scope of works of the project for CW1, construction of concrete road, 0.28 meter thick PCCP and 0.15 meter thick for shouldering on both sides, with a length of 100 meters for 2 lanes. Application of thermoplastic pavement markings, and for CW2, construction of the new structure, construction of rectangular concrete line canal with a length of 68 meters. For next project, 26LK0058, construction of concrete road, Sitio Tibungol-Purok 13 road, connecting to future cacao and coconut processing area in support of the cacao, banana, coconut industries of Barangay Pandaitan. Station 4 plus 335 to Station 4 plus 410, Paquibato District, Davao City, Davao del Sur. Project duration is 36 calendar days. Allocation is 4,806,000 pesos. ABC amount of 4,709,880 pesos. For CW1, 3,714,440 pesos and 10 centavos. For CW2, 995,439 pesos and 90 centavos. Scope of works of the project, construction of concrete road, 0.28 meter thick PCCP and 0.15 meter thick for shouldering on both sides with a length of 75 meters for 2 lanes. Installation of metal guardrail, application of thermoplastic pavement markings, and for CW2, construction drainage structure, construction of rectangular concrete line canal with a length of 75 linear meters on both sides. Next project, 26LK0059, installation/application of road safety facilities, roadway lighting, along Buhangin, Lapanday, kilometer 1505 plus minus 447 to kilometer 1506 plus 423. Project duration is 130 calendar days. Allocation of 9.8 million and an ABC amount of 9,604,000 pesos. Scope of works of the project, installation of solar LED street lights for single arm specification, 100 watts compact solar street light, 36 volt over 100 watts monocrystalline silicon built-in life lithium ion battery LED chip, 8,800 lumens light output, 50,000 hours lifetime, 6 LED module, 8 years battery life, 6 to 7 hours by sun, charging time, 3 to 5 rainy days, 12 hours per night discharge time, IP65, 6 meters mounting height. Time control working mode, aluminum alloy shell material, and for double arm specification, 120 watts compact solar street light, 36 volt over 120 watts monocrystalline silicon, built-in life lithium ion battery LED chip, 8,800 lumens light output, 50,000 hours lifetime, 6 LED module, 8 years battery life, 6 to 7 hours by sun charging time, 3 to 5 rainy days, and 12 hours per night discharge time. IP65, 9 meters mounting height, time control working mode, aluminum alloy shell material. Next project please, for next slide. 26LK0060, installation/application of road safety facilities, roadway lighting, along JP Cabagyo Avenue, kilometer 1507 plus minus 896 to kilometer 1507 plus 770. Project duration of 130 calendar days, allocation of 9.8 million and an ABC amount of 9,604,000 pesos. Scope of works of the project, installation of solar LED street lights, for single arm, 100 watts compact solar street light, 36 volt over 1,100 watts monocrystalline silicon built-in life, lithium ion battery, LED chip, 8,800 lumens light output, 50,000 hours lifetime, 6 LED module, 8 years battery life, 6 to 7 hours by sun charging time, 3 to 5 rainy days, 12 hours per night discharge time, IP65, 6 meters mounting height, time control working mode, aluminum alloy shell material. For double arm specification, 120 watts compact solar LED street lights, 36 volts over 120 watts monocrystalline silicon, built-in life lithium ion battery, LED chip, 8,800 lumens light output, 50,000 hours lifetime, 6 LED module, 8 years battery life, 6 to 7 hours by sun charging time, 3 to 5 rainy days, 12 hours per night discharge time, IP65, 9 meters mounting height, time control, working mode, aluminum alloy shell material. For last project, 26LK0061, construction completion of Equipment Management Division, EMD Office, DPWH Davao City 3rd District Engineering Office, Panakan, Davao City, and coordinates of 125.661475 degrees and 7.148956 degrees. Project duration of 330 calendar days. Allocation of 100 million and an ABC amount of 96,500,000 pesos. Scope of works of the project, completion of four-story reinforced concrete office building, reinforced concrete driven by the foundation for architectural works, glass doors, windows, and partition, wall finishes, tile works, ceiling works and railings, roof framing and roofing sheets and accessories, painting works, electrical, plumbing, electronics and mechanical works, and provision of transformer pad. That's all, ma'am. Thank you.
Thank you, Engineer Espacio. Now, we will now give the floor to our back chairperson for some reminders, ma'am.
Thank you, ma'am, sir. Are there any questions, clarifications from our back members, observers, and live stream viewers? None. So since there are no questions, uh, shown in the screen are some of the reminders for the interested participants. So first, the whole set of bidding documents, which are the following: instruction to bidders or the ITB, general condition of contract, the GCC, special conditions of contract or the SCC, and the standard forms are all can be downloaded at the DPWH and PhilJEP's website. Next, the technical and financial document attachments, the Class A and necessary documents for support are included also in the checklist for proposals. As per GPPB, Resolution number 15-2021, dated October 14, 2021, effective on contracts advertised from January 1, 2022, the PhilJEP Certificate of Platinum Registration and Membership to state that for the purpose of updating the PhilJEP Certificate of Platinum Registration and Membership, all Class A eligibility documents attached to the certificate shall remain current and updated, and that failure by the prospective bidder to update its PhilJEP Certificate of Platinum Registration and Membership with the current and updated Class A eligibility documents covered by the implementing rules and regulations of RA 12009 or the new Government Procurement Act Section 20 shall result in the automatic suspension of the validity of its certificate of platinum registration and membership until such time that any of the expired Class A eligibility documents has been updated. Reference the GPPB Resolution number 15-2021 dated October 14, 2021. The submission of the updated Class A eligibility documents to support the non-updated PhilJEP Certificate of Platinum Registration and Membership is no longer accepted. Next, bidders must use the updated forms in their omnibus sworn statement, bid security and bid securing declaration in accordance with the standard forms uploaded in the GPPB and in the bidding documents. Next, all bids should be accompanied by a technical and financial checklist, which is included in the bidding documents. The ceiling of the bid prices shall be the approved budget of the contract or the ABC. Bidders who bid above the ABC amount shall be automatically disqualified. Next, the details of the proposed key personnel are contained in the bid data sheet clause 12.1 HII for safety officer and first aider. The number of personnel should be based on DOLE Department Order 252 Series of 2025. If a proposed key technical personnel and pledged equipment is working on another project at the time of the bidding, the bidder shall submit a certificate that, first, the personnel or the equipment will be pulled out from the ongoing project once the bidder is awarded the contract. Two, this will be replaced with another person or equipment with equal or better qualifications as certified by the head of the implementing office. The proposed key personnel and equipment and replacement must be named in the bidding document. Next, the pledge equipment shall be listed complete to include the brand, plate number, engine, chassis with serial numbers, capacity, specific location, and must be ready for inspection during post-qualification stage. Reference, bid data sheet clause 12.1H IIN. Next, in accordance to Department Order Number 169 Series of 2025, only DPWH accredited project engineers should be assigned to the DPWH projects, subject to their limits of project assignment. The description of an eligible bidder is contained in the bidding documents, particularly in Section 2, Instruction to Bidders, Clause 5. Reference, Philippine Bidding Documents, First Edition, May 2025. Bidding will be conducted through open competitive procedures using a non-discretionary pass or fail criterion as specified in the implementing rules and regulations of RA 12009 or the new Government Procurement Act, Section 59.1. Next, detailed evaluation using lowest calculated bid and lowest calculated responsive bid or the LCRB shall be evaluated by the Technical Working Group for recommendation of award. All bids must be accompanied by a bid security in any of the acceptable forms in the amount stated in Section 2, Instruction to Bidders or the ITB Clause 16. Reference, Philippine Bidding Documents, First Edition, May 2025. In compliance with the Section 81 and Section 82 of RRR of RA 12009, all prospective bidders are required to submit the following. First, the latest General Information Sheet or the GIS, reflecting the beneficial ownership information or the BOI, duly received by the Securities and Exchange Commission or the SEC for corporations. Bidders must ensure that their civil works application or the CWA records are updated to include the general information sheet reflecting the beneficial ownership information. Next, each page of the document shall be signed by the bidder or duly authorized person. If corporation, a secretary certificate should be attached as well. The interested bidders should observe the territorial jurisdiction of their notary public in all documents that need notarization. The affiant and the notary public should be within the same city and not beyond the limits of the notary public jurisdiction. Reference, the court's ruling section 240, territorial jurisdiction. Submitted documents shall be clear copy printed in A4 size coupon bond with the proper ear tagging. Next, bidders are required to submit computation of NFCC, which must be at least equal to the ABC to be bid. In order to conduct proper counter-checking of NFCC during post-qualification stage, bidders are required to submit all outstanding or incomplete portions of the projects under ongoing contracts, including awarded contracts yet to be started. Reference, RA 12009 or the new Government Procurement Act, Section 52.4.1.4. Next, bid submission may be done manually or electronically or online. However, bidders should only select one mode of submission, either manual or electronic. Similar to manual submission, the guidelines for the preparation and submission of electronic bid are contained in Bid Data Sheet, Clause 19. Reference, Philippine Bidding Documents, First Edition, May 2025. For the manual submission, bid proposals may be submitted through authorized representative and presentation of two valid identification issued by the government institution. Bid proposals must be purchased and submitted through an authorized representative who is in the contractor's registration certificate or the CRC by presenting a valid ID together with the company ID for verification, or through a special power of attorney, or the SPA, duly notarized and must be emailed to dpwh@davaocity3 at gmail.com through the company's registered email address in the CRC or field jobs on or before the purchase or submission of the bids. If if corporation, a secretary certificate should also be submitted to the above mentioned or the aforementioned email address. Bids must be duly received by the back secretariat at the address stated for manual submission or at electronic bids underscore Davao City 3 at dpwh.gov.ph for electronic submission on or before March 24 at 10 a.m. Next, bid opening shall be on March 24, 2026 after the deadline for the submission of the bid at the conference room DPWH Davao City 3rd DEO through video conferencing or webcasting via YouTube account DPWH Davao City 3rd DEO Procurement LS. Bids will be open in the presence of the bidders' representatives who choose to attend at the mentioned address. The Department of Public Works and Highways, Davao City 3rd District Engineering Office, reserves the right to reject any and all bids, declare a failure of bidding, or not award the contract at any prior to contract award in accordance with the implementing rules and regulations of RA 12009 or the new Government Procurement Act Section 70 without thereby incurring any liability to the effective bidder or bidders. The observance of the deadline and dropping of the bidding documents will be at 10 o'clock in the morning. Bids received beyond the specified time shall be marked as late bid and shall no longer be open. Observers who wish to acquire any documents related to the bidding may do so by signing a confidentiality agreement as mandated. That would be all. Are there any questions from the observers again and the live streaming viewers? Ma'am? If there is none, I move to adjourn this pre-bid conference.
I second the motion.
Since the pre-bid conference has adjourned and duly seconded by Ma'am Deliger, I declare the pre-bid conference to be adjourned at 10:46 a.m. Good morning and thank you once again.